Now, let's move on to the next topic, that is the characteristics of society. The famous sociologist McIver and Page has said that society is a web of social relationships. So, let's take the first characteristic of society, that society is an abstract term. Now, what does abstract mean? Being abstract means that society, because it is formed of a network of social relationships, does not have any concrete form. Neither it can be seen nor it can be felt through our limbs. So, it is something which does not have a demarcated boundary, which does not have a shape, and which cannot be seen. You can say that the relationships between the parent and child, husband and wife, the siblings, as cannot be seen, so the system which is built out of these social relationships cannot be seen. So society is an abstract concept. The other characteristic is that society has in it certain likeness and differences. We talk about likeness or similarity. We can say that it exists in the form of people with same gender, people with same customs, people with same caste, religion, race, and so on. Even people are common in their thoughts or in their feelings as well. So there exists likeness between the individuals existing in the society. In the same way, there are differences which exist in the society. For example, there are relationships between the people which are different. For example, it's the difference that exists in society between the sexes that leads to the formation of a wholesome relationship called family. Because our parents are of different sexes, that's why they are able to reproduce. So this is how differences also exist within the society, but which ultimately leads to the growth and development of society. Now there is cooperation and conflict between the relationships existing in society. The relationship of cooperation exists between people within the family, within the friends, within the office mates when they have to work in teams. And relationships of conflict exist between people who are selling the same kind of product or who are in competition with each other. For example, the two sports team fighting for the similar trophy might have a conflict with each other or conflict in relationships because of the same objective. But this competition ultimately is healthy or is important for the growth and development of the society. Then we can say that there is interdependence in society. Interdependence between the various relationships existing in society. As we discussed during discussing the concept of society, that an individual within his relationships is dependent on various people or various relationships for the fulfillment of his needs. For the need of companionship, he needs a life partner or a friend. For the fulfillment of his medical needs, he needs a doctor. For the fulfillment of his intellectual need, he needs a teacher, and so on. So we can say that different individuals are dependent within their relationships on each other for the fulfillment of various kinds of needs, and which ultimately leads to the survival, growth and development of the society. So this is all about the characteristics of society.